Good morning, everybody. It is July the 9th and it's Thinking Thursday. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. My name is Karen. I'm here with Get Moving and we're here to help people with limited mobility to move better. And that's why we call this company Get Moving, because it kind of does what it says in the tin. If you think that I am a tin, and that's... Anyway, I think I've broken that metaphor. So yes, if you have limited mobility, you might have a disability of some kind. You might be in rehab, you might have an injury, a medical condition, something like that. Something which means that you can't move quite as well as you hope. Here at Get Moving, we are here to help you every weekday at 11 o'clock in the morning to help you to move better. Move more, get stronger, get fitter, have a better quality of life, and just generally carry on being bloody amazing. So like I said, every weekday, 11 o'clock, you're going to find us here. Excuse me. So please help spread the word if you can. There's a share button down there. Share the video out to all your friends and family. Let them know how what we are, who we are, what we do. We've got the web address up there. If you're unsure about what Get Moving is, if you're unsure about if it can help you, it can. But if you're unsure about it, if you want any more details, click the web address up there. It takes you to the Get Moving website and it'll explain everything all about what Get Moving is. Coincidentally, it'll also let you know about me because I'm a professional coach and I'm able to take on clients now, so I am looking to fill up my books. So if you think that I can help you in a private training capacity, send us a line, let me know, and we can work together. Sweet. Plug over with. But yeah, seriously though, check out the website, shared button down there, and let everyone know. Today is Thinking Thursday, and we've got in the habit now of not just going through the motions. Exercise is fantastic, physically moving is brilliant, but if we want to improve ourselves, we have to not just do the moves, we have to understand what we're doing, why we're doing it, and have to think and plan how we can do it better. And that's what we do on Thinking Thursday. We think about the moves, not just go through in parrot fashion. So we're going to go through all the same exercises before, you know and love, you know them all, but we're going to do two versions of it, two rounds of them. You're going to do them twice because we all know the second time is always better than the first time. First time we'll set a benchmark. We're going to do 20 seconds of the exercise. Set a benchmark, make sure we know what we're doing, make sure we know how it feels. We're going to figure out our strengths and weaknesses and what we can do better. How can we improve it? And then we're going to do it a second time and put it into action. So we're going to do it, think about it, and then do it better. That's what we do on Thinking Thursday. So without further ado, let's get straight on into it, shall we? And my timer is set, I hope. Well, actually, I'll just double check. It is. I did it right. Wow. I set my timer for 20 seconds. We're going to do 20 seconds of the exercise, have a think about how we can improve it, and then do it again. These exercises, as I say, are suitable for pretty much everybody, whether you're seated, whether you're standing, whether you're literally half paralyzed, lost limbs, have medical conditions, whatever. These exercises can help you if you do them, and that's what we're going to do now. So the first one, marching on the spot. If you are seated, it's dead simple. Sit tall, no slouching, not that. Sit tall, and we're going to march on the spot. The knees are going to come up and just march. Dead simple. As always, when we lift that knee up, we are not going to crumple down and collapse back into the seat. Pretend there's no backrest back there. Be independent. Sit yourself tall independently and then march your legs up and down. If you're standing, it's the same idea, marching on the spot, but obviously you're going to be doing it while standing. Start off with small moves, but we're going to go nice big moves over time. As I say, 2 rounds of it. First one, analyse yourself, assess yourself. Second time, do it better. Okay, marching on the spot, 20 seconds. In 3, 2, 1, away we go. Marching on the spot. So, you do whatever you can do for 20 seconds. You might not be able to do as high a move as I can. You might not do it as fast as I can. Who knows? Everyone's unique. But you do what you can do. But look at yourself, think about it, and figure out how you can improve yourself by that much when we do the second round. So that's 20 seconds. So now's your time. How can you personally, not the person next to you, how can you improve that move we just done? One of the classics is getting your knees higher. So for example, if you had your knees down there, this time aim to have it half an inch higher. Okay. Next round, are you ready? Marching on the spot, do it a little bit better. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So as I say, maybe do it a little bit higher. If you went down there before, now do it up there. But keep on going for full 20 seconds, doing the best that you can, and think about how this round is better than the first round. We're going to use our brains. That's our 20 seconds, dead simple. So that's the format. That's what we're going to do with all the exercises. Set a benchmark. You figure out how you can make it a little bit better the next time, and then we'll do it again. The next one, shoulder rolls. Again, whether you're seated or standing, it's the same no matter what. Sitting or standing tall and rolling your shoulders back. Nice big moves. Make them as big a move as you can do. 20 seconds. Are you ready? In 3, 2, 1, off you go. So, shoulder rolls like so. Or lifting your elbows up a little bit higher. The bigger the move, the better. Or arms all the way up and back. Really huge moves. Doesn't matter as long as you're doing them really good. There we go. That's our 20 seconds. So again, think about what you've just done. How can you make this move a bigger move? Can you get your elbows a bit higher? Can you work your shoulder blades back a little bit more? You decide what you're going to do better, because we're going to do it now. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. So maybe hands are going higher, or maybe shoulder blades are pinching back further. Whichever one you're going to do, you're going to do it a little bit better, and you're going to think about it. You are going to really get your brain behind this and make sure that you are a little bit better than the first round. There we go. That's our 20 seconds. Dead simple. So again, that's the format. We're going to do that with all the exercises. Our next one is the knee bends. If you are seated, you're going to straighten out your knee, lock your legs straight and recover, and do the same on the other side. Lock it out like so. A big knee bend. If you're standing, same idea, but kicking your heels up to your butt. So you're going to bend your knees up and kicking your heels up like so. 20 seconds worth. Look at what you're doing, think about what you're doing, and plan how you can improve it. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. So bending the knees up like so, or if you're seated, kicking your knees out, kicking your feet out like so. Either way, getting as big a bend out of the knees as you can. Really moving them. There we go, that's 20 seconds. So, how can you personally make that better? Common ones aren't making a bigger move, so if you only managed to get it there before, now your job is to get it there. Or maybe, if you're seated, holding it out for a second longer. So it's not just sort of flopping out like so, it is really deliberately locking it out, holding it for a second before coming down. Could be any of those. But we're going to do it now in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Really big move, a definite controlled movement from the knee, a little bit better than your previous attempt. You figure it out, you think about it, get your brain working, and you're going to make sure you do it a tiny bit better. And that is time. That's the way that we're going to improve over time. Where do we go next? Twisting. Okay. Again, seated, standing is the same thing now. Make sure you sit or stand tall. Fold your arms, twist your body one way, and then twist your body the other way. Nice big moves. Twisting the chest around. 20 seconds worth, set a benchmark in 3, 2, 1, off we go. Big twist one way, big twist the other way, and repeat. Around we go. The whole chest, the shoulders come round. Nice big moves, controlled moves. Using the back, job done. So again, same idea, you got the idea by now. What did you do there? How can you make it better? Common ones here are thinking about moving your nipples, moving your shoulders. Don't have them pointing the same place all the time. These landmarks in your body, move them. Turn them round. Get a shoulder forward. Get your nipples pointing to the wall beside you there. Same on the other side. Think about these landmarks in your body. Make it a big move. Try a bit better this time. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. A big twist. Maybe holding it for half a second longer. A big twist. Really go for it. Don't just accept that is it, because we can do a bit more. Nice and big. Improve it on this second time round. Think about what you're doing. Time. Well done. Double taps. Okay, if you're seated, knee raise, but twice. Again, your job is to keep your body nice and tall. Lift the knee up twice and then down. Twice and then down. Again, common thing is to collapse back. Don't let that happen. You are sat tall. If you're standing, you're going to work your balance now. We went over balance yesterday, didn't we? Yeah. If you didn't see yesterday's video, check out the website, see the archive videos. We went over Wobble Wednesday yesterday. Marching on the spot, but double tap. 1, 2, and then down. 1, 2, and then down. 20 seconds worth in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Knee raise, double tap. Again, start off small if you want. Build up over time. Keeping our balance there, not falling over. We can wobble, we can sway as much as we want, but we're not going to fall over. See how you're doing. See your strengths, your weaknesses, and that's time. Because now we're going to go again. You think about how you can improve that. Common ones here are making sure that it's the knee coming up to the hand and not the hand to the knee. So a lot of you, I bet, did that. Everyone always does. If that's the case, your job is to make sure it's the knee moving. Maybe make it a bit higher than before, something like that. If you're seated, maybe you did that and you collapse back. So you're going to really make sure you stay tall as you do that. You decide how you're going to improve it, because we're going to do it now in 3, 2, 1. Off we go. You're going to make sure this round is a little bit better than last time. Bit more control, bit more range, bit harder work. That's how we're going to improve over time. By not just going through the motions, that's okay, but by deliberately making ourselves a bit better. That's the important bit. And that's time. Excuse me. Side bends. So, if we're seated or standing, again, it's the same thing. One hand definitely reaches down to one side. We bend sideways. If we can, reaching the arm over the top and side bends. 20 seconds worth. Again, assess what you're doing. Don't just go through the motions. Think about what you're doing. See what you're doing. 3, 2, 1. Off we go. Big stretch one way. Big stretch the other way. This arm coming up over the top if you can. Feel a good stretch on the side there. See how low this hand down here goes. There we go, that's time. So now you're going to make it a bit better. Maybe you reach this hand down further. Maybe this arm has to come up higher. So it's not there, but there. Maybe you're going to make sure you go sideways and not twisting forwards. You decide what you're going to do better, but you're bloody going to do it better. 3, 2, 1, off we go. So reaching over the top, sideways bend, this arm goes all the way down. You figure out which one of those, or anyone actually, whatever move you're going to do, you're going to make sure you're going to do it better. I stumbled on my words there, I'm sorry. You get the idea though. And that's time. Well done. Moving on swiftly. Squats and sit stands. If you're seated, remember, feet back, body weight forwards, stand tall and sit back and down. If you're standing, squats. Feet apart, feet flat, bend at the hips, squat down, stand up tall, repeat. Again, find out what your strengths and weaknesses are now. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. Squatting down, standing up, coming up out of your chair, whichever version you're doing. See where it's a little bit iffy. See where you're not so good. Maybe you don't do as big a move as you want to. Maybe it's just tough on your legs. Maybe the balance or something. You figure out what your strengths and weaknesses are. But that's time. So, how can you make this better? Common ones here are gradually making a bigger move. So, maybe if you only went to there, maybe this time you're going to go down a bit lower, an inch lower. A common one is not stop it or not finishing at the top properly. A lot of people sometimes sort of stop halfway there with the bum sticking out. So we're going to clench the butt cheeks and stand tall. Maybe that's what you're going to think about. But you pick one of those and think about it. 3, 2, 1, off you go. So again, maybe it's clench the butt at the top, chest out. Maybe it's going lower. Maybe it's a combination of these. Maybe it's the balance. But you think about how this round is going to be a little bit better than the previous one. Plan it and do it. Nicely done. Tightrope walking or ankle mobility. If we're seated, getting the ankles moving. Heel toe, touching the floor. So make sure it's the heel that touches the floor, and then you're going to flex that ankle or extend that ankle rather. Point the toes, toes touch the floor. Heel, toe, same on both legs. Standers, you know the drill by now. Tightrope walking. So along the back of a sofa is always good. You're going to be tightrope walking, heel toe like that. We're going to go forwards and back, pause, have a think, and do it again, okay? So with me, 3, 2, 1, away we go. Heel toe, walking on an imaginary tightrope, keeping our balance. You're going to assess yourself. Are you losing your balance in one way always? Are you always falling over to the right? Or are you always falling over to the left? Do you have trouble getting the heel down first? Is it always flat-footed or something? Going backwards, the same thing again. This time, toes, heels. Again, assess yourself. Are you able to get really big movements out of the ankle? Can you deliberately put your toes down first? Or is it just a shuffle back and a flat-footed? Do you find yourself falling one way or the other? You figure out what your weaknesses are. There we go. Because now think about that and plan how you're going to fix it. Excuse me. If you do find yourself falling one way, for example, if it's always to the right hand side there, what you might need to do is constantly have your left arm out there to counterbalance a little bit. And same vice versa. If you feel you're falling one way, sticking the other arm out. Keep that out there to counterbalance maybe. You figure out what your weaknesses are. Now you're going to put it to the test. Make it a little bit better. Off we go, forwards again. Heel toe. If it's the ankles you have trouble with, if you have trouble with the landing of the heels first, don't just accept it's going to be flat-footed. Really pull those toes right back to make sure the heel goes down first. Again, you figure out what your personal weakness is, and you're going to really drill super hard to improve it. Going backwards last time. Toes, heels. Assess what you've done and put into a plan to make it better. We're going to force ourselves to be a little bit better by the end of today. Job done. Fantastic. Okay, fast feet. Let me adjust my timer. We're going to do 2 loads of 10 seconds because these are knackering. So fast feet if you're seated. Running like so. Fast feet. If you're standing, running on the spot. Fast feet. You figure out what you have trouble with. We're going to go in 3, 2, 1. 10 seconds worth. Nice quick feet. There we go. Okay, thinking time. What was the problem there? Did you have trouble getting up to speed? Did you have trouble staying on your toes? Did you have trouble going one way or the other? What happened? You think now, how can you improve it? Last time, okay? 3, 2, 1, off we go. Nice quick feet. Up and down, think of the knees coming up and down, think of your knees. Job done, fantastic. And then the last one, let me readjust my timer again. 3 loads of 20 seconds again. Shadow boxing. So 3 rounds of 20 seconds. We can get nicely out of breath. If you're seated, just punching away, punch the head, punch the body, get your body moving. If you're standing, same idea, shadow boxing while standing, but as much as you can, get your feet moving, punching, moving the feet back and forth, side to side. If that's troublesome, no worries. Yeah, just do the fast feet. Just do punching while fast feet. Fantastic idea, I love it. But you get yourself going. Think about how you can improve it, because we've got 2 rounds after this to improve it. So 20 seconds, 3, 2, 1. Shadow boxing, punching away. Good body twists, not just flapping arms. Twist, twist, twist. If you can, move your feet however you like. I don't mind. Forwards, backwards, side to side, up and down. But keep yourself going. Get yourself nicely out of breath. That's the end of our first round. Okay, have a think. So common mistakes here, common things to improve here are bigger body movements. So a common thing is just moving the arms but not moving the body. So maybe you want to think about twisting, really getting the body movement. Maybe that's what you're going to work on. Who knows? But you're going to give it a go now. In 3, 2, 1, off we go. 20 seconds again. Nice big punches, nice and quick. Getting your breathing going, getting the huffing going, and away we go. Move your feet however you like, as much as you can. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And that's time again. So round 2 done, and we've only got 1 round left. So this is your last chance. Again, think about what you've done over the past couple of punches. How can you improve this one? Maybe it's faster hands. Maybe you had slow hands. Maybe this time you want to work on slightly quicker ones. Who knows? But decide what you're going to do and do it now. Last go. 3, 2, 1, off we go. Nice. So fast hands maybe, but big body twists, moving your feet, whichever version, whichever thing you're going to think about, concentrate on doing. You concentrate on improving that, whatever that is for you personally. Nearly there. There we go. That is our time. Very nicely done. Have a breather for a sec, relax. Let me get my breath back. So that is Thinking Thursday. It's a bit different from the other ones. It's a little bit less physical, but a lot more mental, a lot more getting the brain working, because it is so important. I said it before, I'll say it again. Going through the motions, just doing the moves, that's okay. That's good. We will improve by just going through the motions, but we'll improve a hell of a lot more if we really think about it. We're humans. We've got fantastic brains. We've got the best brains on the planet. Let's use them. We decide what we're going to improve, what aspect is our weakness, and how can we lift that up. And we do that in this way. Every Thursday, 11 o'clock on Thinking Thursday, we plan our training sessions. Bloody well done. Okay, that is it. That's our lot. So don't forget, tomorrow is Fitness Friday. So tomorrow we're going to do a lot of punching, and we're going to get you out of breath. We're going to keep you out of breath, and we're going to do it as often as we can. 3 golden rules of fitness. Get out of breath, stay out of breath, do it often. And that's going to be 11 o'clock tomorrow. But don't forget, if you like this, share button down there, share it away, tag somebody in the comments below. There's the what's the word, the web address up there, the link to the website up there. Give that a click. Hire me if you want. There's a donate button up there. If you want to chuck me a buck, that'll be fantastic. Thank you very much. You're a star. Whatever you want to do, that's fantastic. But we're going to do this every bloody weekday. Tomorrow at 11 o'clock, we'll see you there. Thank you very much, boys and girls. Well done. Carry on thinking, and I'll see you tomorrow at 11. Bye bye.